is the matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much. And heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, at home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets made on the out route. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hemby. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. He'll take a deep shot here. But he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a 3rd down play. Here comes 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. With the catch, it's Hemby. Tackled, but 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. Breaks an open space. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
To throw, it's Mendoza. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver grabs it.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looking to chuck it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. Take it down, but not before it makes the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field. It's Aller. It's an out route. The catch made. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 42.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's Allen.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's a toss play to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
And they've got the returner corralled. Into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. On the run, he'll let it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
To throw, it's Mendoza. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Hoosiers will have to kick it away.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And it falls incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. offense is back out there on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. That's reeled in. It's Cooper.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Well, they're going to come up. The sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Indiana.
And the Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go at the 30 now. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Gonna run it. It's Hemby. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Hoosiers. So the offense clicking now, Cook, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Penn State, 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Back to pass. It's Allen. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That's caught. It's Cooper.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And second and inches, they've got three receivers bunched out to the left. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So ball with the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Cooper. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And they get the second half started with a running play. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Aller. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Pena.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. He shreds the tackle. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now a timeout. call by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a fourth down completion. Caught quickly. And the Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. On the run, it's Allen.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. They couldn't stop him there. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Mendoza. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Indiana. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
Indiana 21. Penn State 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
On first down, it's play action. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone, but the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at the 25. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Punt over the middle. It's Penn. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that completion. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Makes the grab. It's Becker. An effective play. Good for a first down of the 35.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Hoosiers look to keep this drive moving. First down, we're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Bond.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice grab. It's Hemby. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
He's past the marker and still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Indiana.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Penn State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Back to throw. It's Aller. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They'll try to run for the first down. Nittany Lions are on the move here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Defense is coming after him. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. This passing game out of sync.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
This pass is on target. They finally make the tackle, but solid game sets them up first down at the 33. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And they'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Toss play to the outside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.